Want to stop guessing and start trading with confidence? In this video, we'll break down key strategies, real market setups, and what actually works in today's market. Let's get straight to it.
Okay, so alright friends, time to add our indicators. We only need the accelerator, oscillator, and SuperTrend. Let's configure them right away. So for SuperTrend, we need to adjust the numeric parameters, set period to 15, and change multiplier to 5. Okay, so now the indicator is ready. Open accelerator, oscillator, settings, and set short period to 10, long period to 40, save changes, and let's analyze this strategy. So what are we looking for? We're looking for, so first we need super trend signals. Red means the asset should decline. Green means the price typically rises. So that's the basic bread and butter of this. Red, decline, green. So additional information confirmation comes with accelerator, oscillator colors. Red bars indicate downward momentum, especially when descending into lower zones like here. So these zones are perfect short entry points. Guys, when the accelerator, oscillator confirms super trend signals, then we know that green bars suggest price growth. But both indicators must agree, of course. If signals conflict, we skip the trade. So that's all we need to know, guys. So to reinforce this, let's examine a clear buy signal. Here, super trend is in the green zone, while accelerator, oscillator shows upward momentum. As you can see, this was a perfect opportunity to profit from rising prices. Okay, we're now fully prepared to trade. I'll switch charts and we'll immediately open our first position. All right, I'm opening a short position here. Despite the green candle, let's analyze. Accelerator is red and declining, while our super trend also shows red. This combination strongly suggests that we have a downside potential forming up here. So we've essentially entered at an advantageous point during a minor price pullback. This is what we call a divergence setup. Now let's address our main topic. I frequently show successful accounts growth examples, and I hope that today I'll be able to replicate that. So however, real trading isn't as glamorous as it may appear. Yes friends, some of my videos require multiple takes. A successful balance boost might take 4 or 5 attempts, and with several failures along the way, but I will only post the one that was a profit, so you can see the good parts of it. And this is the real nature of trading, and now you understand it. Meanwhile, my first trade has already closed in a profit. I'll stay on this chart for now, as I'll likely enter the market soon again. Is it bad if the deposit boost doesn't work on the first try? Absolutely not. This is how it naturally works. Anyone that's claiming immediate success is clearly lying to you guys. They are not being honest with you. Okay, so I'm going back in the market now. Let's switch to a higher time frame now. Okay, and I'll show you something interesting. We are now in the hourly chart, which gives us a much broader picture of what we're looking for. This line marks the last significant support zone. Yeah, let's see how it looks on the minute time frame. So now we have a clear target level below where the price is heading. We know this because we've seen the larger context. I showed you this technique so you can also mark key chart levels and highlight important areas. So this significantly improves your trading quality and makes your chart clearer for you to see. So deposit boosting always carries risk, of course. That's why you need all available analysis tools. Okay, here I'm profitable again. The accelerator turned green, so let's switch assets now. Okay guys, another great entry point here. We're going long this time. The accelerator is showing green growth and the super trend confirms the upward movement. We have a clear trend while trading right now. Now, let's examine the advantages of deposit boosting. So okay, I started this challenge with $100 and this is already attempt number 2. So every failed attempt means a straight $100 loss for me. Even if I have 10 losing attempts, but then I hit one successful, maybe $3,000 or $5,000 trade, after deducting losses, I still end up with massive profits. So guys, that's how it works. That's how this format works. We endure multiple failures while waiting for that big win. This is completely normal, of course. Another profitable trade closed, and I'll take another short break. By the way, these risks of losing everything are exactly why I recommend you trading only 2 to 3% of your deposits, it's easier for beginners to cope with that amount of loss. So it's all about psychological pressure. When you've built up a large sum, the fear of losing it creates hesitation and mistakes. I'm completely confident in this trade success. Let's recap. So the accelerator keeps moving into the upper zone and remains green. The asset is climbing within a bullish super trend, and it still has room to reach the key resistance level above. So now we just wait for the trade outcome. Returning to balance boostings. I'll repeat, beginners should avoid them. Succeeding without experience is extremely difficult. However, you can start right now. I run a Telegram channel where I regularly share verified entry signals for you to join in on, and statistics show that I make 82% of earnings. Yes, that's one of the best numbers you'll hear anywhere. So the link is in the description below. Subscribe and you can join me on Telegram today. So okay, yeah, I'm back and I'm profitable again. Now risking over $1,000. Everyone has their comfort zone, guys. You'll probably be nervous risking this amount in your own trading, but I am backed by extensive research and experience. So I'm opening a third trade in this chart without hesitation. So the last time I failed at this exact stage, it felt like losing $1,000 in potential profits. It was truly frustrating, though my actual loss was just $100, but it felt like I was losing $1,000. For those attempting balance boost, split your capital into maximum attempts. With $100, start with 5 trades each time. This gives you 20 attempts, and just one successful trade out of 6 or 7 can yield $300 net profit. So that's 60 times your initial risk and 3 times your starting deposit. So boom, another winning trade, guys. Let's pause briefly and continue here. One crucial nuance about challenge trading, you need a truly solid strategy. So with 60% win rate system, you still face many failed attempts when it comes to this. So you need to know. So now I'm going back in the market, capitalizing on this uptrend. You need a strategy that performs consistently long term. Ideally, your win rate should exceed 80%. 70% can work too, but prepare for setbacks. Eventually, losses get offset by winning streaks, but expect some stress first, of course. The worst part in balance boost is when you plan one final trade that turns losing. In that case, you lose everything and have to start over. This will happen to you guys. Just be mentally prepared for that in the first place. So okay, another trade closed profitably. It's time to switch charts. We've reached the critical level I mentioned earlier. Price now tests in the upper range boundary, potential reversal points here. So let me demonstrate my other strategy examples. We're moving on. So okay, perfect profit opportunity here. I'm going to be entering short. This is a standard trade, but still let's analyze it properly to help it stick. So we've got a clear downward momentum. The price is rising with a bearish super trend, and while the accelerator confirms the downtrend, now we just let the trade play out. Both conventional trading and balance boost carry risk. The key difference: balance boost amplifies stress when the losses hit you. So trading success hinges on psychology. If you're not mentally prepared, you fail. Though I know several students who immediately started practicing balance boost and achieved independent success. You might get lucky and hit that balance boost right away. Yeah, we've closed another trade in profits, guys. Now let's switch charts and close our final position for today. All right, I spotted a solid trade setup here. I'm going short again on this asset. Let's analyze the chart together. First thing we're watching, that initial red bar on the accelerator, the signal fresh downward momentum is building here. With red super trend confirmation, this trade looks promising. Now let's just wait for the expiration to play out. Now for the $1 million question, how often do I actually do balance boost myself? Truth is, I primarily do those for your benefits. My goal is to showcase trading potential, and nothing demonstrates this more than successful deposit acceleration. In my regular trading sessions, I typically risk a fixed percentage of my deposits following strict money management rules, while I occasionally execute balance boosts. They are not my core strategy at all. Just like all serious traders, I prioritize capital preservation over gambling style challenges. And good, you see, we have another profitable trade in the books. Now let's break down today's session in the summary. So I've given you what you need: strategy. You need to build your own self-confidence and discipline and going on it. And if you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, show it to your friends, and let's get more of this. So I'll see you in the next one.